This video is about writing a listing agreement. So congratulations, you got a listing, but now you need to write it up and have your client sign it. Here's how to do it. You're gonna go to Zipforms. First, you're gonna go to car.org, go in there, keep logging in, and eventually you'll get to your Zipform account. So once you're in, you're on the home screen where it shows any of your other transactions, but now we wanna take a listing. Assuming it's a new listing, you're gonna go to New, click on New Listing, and put either the property address or the homeowner. I'm gonna put the property address. 12259 Caladre. It's very interesting, you can see it actually found it. It found the actual property address. It's a residential. Gonna click Save, and it's gonna open up a file for that property. So now we're on this page, but we have no documents. We're going to go to the right. Anytime you need a new form, you go to the right under All Forms. To start your transaction, you need the simple basics is a listing agreement. That would be the RLA. Pick the first one, and you're ready to go. We're going to open it up and start filling in the fields. The first thing that pops up is the agency, as always, whether it's a contract or a listing. Put in the seller's name. Okay. And I'm going to put in some of my information that is not already in. We're done with that. And now that we put it in, it's going to be everywhere else for us. Okay. Again, it's just a listing, so it's just us and the sellers. Here we go. We're going to list the property today. You need to put an end date, a beginning date and an end date. So we're going to put in today's date, and a traditional standard listing is 6 months. So we're going to go on the end date. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put the 19th today of August now. That's 6 months out. So you need to put in all this other information, which we have most of it. The only thing we're missing is the parcel number. Where do we get the parcel number? Correct, realist tax. You're going to get the APN number and you're going to put it there. I don't have it with me, so I'm just going to put in whatever. Okay. Next, we're going to put in a price, listing it for $619, and then you can see it writes that out for you. We're going to put the commission. Of course, we always list for 6%. So you listed it for 6%, and that means I'm giving the cooperating agent 3%. One other thing is, this part here under 3A2, you're going to put 180 days. That does not mean the time of my listing. It means how much time after my listing expires do I have to bring a list of buyers that saw the property, and if one of those buyers buys the property, the seller still owes me a commission. On this part here, we put in the 3%, as I said. On page 2, at the top, if there's any items included or excluded, we're going to put it. In this particular case, they are taking their drapes in the living room. Okay, and they have a solar system. It's not leased, but that's there. There is a lien on the property for their solar panels. Check that off. You're going to reference the MLS, which is the CR MLS. If there's any inspections you want to do ahead, you would put it under 7C. If the client is okay with a lockbox or a for sale sign, you don't have to put anything in. However, if they don't want a lockbox, you would have to check off does not on line 12. And if they don't want a for sale sign, you'd have to check that off on line 13. The contract may change over time, but those will probably still be in there, so make sure to reference that. We are almost to the end. Here we have the seller's names, the agent, and we're all good to go. If you want to fill out more of their information, you can. If you're using DocuSign, you'll definitely need to put their email address in, and we're set to go. There's one last thing. If the sellers have a living trust or they're a corporation, you're going to need to reference that entity. In this case, let's pretend they have a living trust. I'm going to select representative capacity, and miraculously the RCSD-S will pop up. I'm going to go to my forms. It's now been selected. I'm going to go back there, and you can see it puts their names here. It references them, but what are they? What are they to that entity? In this particular case, it's a trust, so I said Jose and Adrian Gonzalez. So I'm going to reference a trust if they have one, and I'm going to say Jose and Adrian Gonzalez Living Trust, dated June 2nd, 2015. What that means is that while Jose and Adrian are signing the entire listing, they are saying they are the trustees of their own trust. I'm going to go ahead and put their names here. Jose's name here, Adrian's name here. And you're going to put what is their title. I would say owner/trustee for each of them. And we're set. Now you'll need to get it signed. Good luck with that listing. Remember, write hard. We got 3 copies. Just kidding. That was like 30 years ago. Anyways, get it signed or use DocuSign or ZipLogic or .loop. Congrats on the listing. Get it signed.